The hit musical Hamilton is back at the Tulsa PAC. This afternoon, I'm joined by two members of the company, Deejay Young and Bryson Bruce. Thank you guys both for being here. I do want to mention, first off, Bryson and I went to high school together. Crazy. Such a small world. But we'll get to that in a second. But thank you guys for being here. I know everyone in Tulsa is so excited that Hamilton is here in town. First off, just tell me what it's like to be on this tour. Deejay, we'll start with you.
It is amazing to be on this tour. I mean, it's the show that everybody loves, everybody knows it, and it's just a privilege to be able to share the role that we have in the show, playing multiple roles. It's crazy, but somebody's got to do it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's also super rewarding, so it's a pleasure.
Tell me what your guys' roles in the show are.
We are principal standbys in the show, so we cover multiple roles. I play Hamilton Burr in all of the Sons of Liberty.
And I'm Hamilton Burr, Laf Jeff, the King, and George Washington.
So in your brain right now is every line of the whole show, but basically all the parts. I mean, tell me what it's like to be a standby in a show like this. And for people that have seen Hamilton, it is so much singing and just so many lines for it. So what's it like?
Yeah, like for me, whenever I'm driving to and from different cities, I'm putting on the instrumental and I'm realizing that every word that they're saying is somewhere in my brain, and I have to know, oh, they're standing on the left side of the stage, and this other person's standing on the right, and this person's about to enter in a second. And then you have to kind of make sure you know which track is going where, and put them in their right places so that you can tell the story each night the way it needs to be told.
Absolutely. Do you remember watching Hamilton for the first time, each of you, and then you guys had this opportunity to audition and then you got the part? What was that like? What was it like when you first saw Hamilton?
I first saw it in 2017 in Chicago, and I had always wanted to see it, so I was super excited. And I remember after watching the whole production, I said, I'm gonna be in that show. I don't know when, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna be in it. And 2 years later, that's when I got the call. So it was definitely destined, and it was manifest. It was really cool.
Yeah. Bryson, what about you? I remember you in high school. You were so, into the musical theater, and you were fantastic. I mean, amazing. But tell me what it was like. You've been in a couple other Broadway productions too, correct?
Yeah, I toured with the 20th anniversary tour of Rent back in 2016-17, and then I auditioned for Hamilton, and I had never even seen it, but I had, as you know, I was listening to all the musicals, so I had it in my ear. And so when I went and auditioned, I knew all the words, all the inflections from the soundtrack. And then they were like, no, give a little bit of yourself in there too, see what that does. And they liked what they saw and said, let's get you in there. So it was also a dream come true. I didn't expect to be able to be in Hamilton the way that we're doing it now.
Right.
It was a dream that I barely really held onto, but so glad that I had the opportunity to do it.
Yeah. And tell me about being in a travel show like this. I mean, you get to see parts of the country that not a lot of people get to see. So what's it like being in a travel show?
It's awesome. You get to see different places and how different audiences respond to the show. I think that's the most fun part, is seeing how audiences are different and where they might laugh or where they might go, ooh, it's really funny. It's cool, and everywhere we go, they know it.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I bet.
Everywhere.
It's been around for a while, and I've seen it. It's fantastic. All right, so quickly, I do want to mention that Bryson and I went to high school together. I dug up this photo of us.
Oh my goodness, the pop collars.
Oh my God.
That was probably 2007, 2008. We traveled a lot for broadcasting stuff. Mrs. Smithia's class. I graduated in 09. Bryson, I think you were 10, right?
Yep, that's right.
Gotcha.
10.
So I think it's awesome that what you're doing now, and it's so fantastic to see what you. I remember in high school, we went on these trips, and you used to sing, and I specifically remember one where you were singing Blue. Remember the old Eiffel 65?
Yes, I'm blue, I'm a D, I'm a die. Yes.
I tried to find that video, I couldn't find it.
I'm glad you didn't.
Dang it.
Yeah.
We're so close.
We want to let people know Hamilton is at the PAC through Sunday, and so if you get a chance, go out there and see it. Thank you so much for both being here.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Yeah. We'll be right back after this.
Please take that. Okay, all right.